A shot at the debate, what Charlie Kirk's murder reveals? A shot at the debate, what Charlie Kirk's murder reveals. When reality strikes and the screen fumbles Charlie Kirk, media coverage, and why some AIs denied the fact in the first hours. The murder of Charlie Kirk during an open event in Utah triggered two simultaneous phenomena. Uno. A wave of public reactions, including that of certain television commentators, who suggested that he asked for it, or framed the crime with moral frameworks that downplayed the victim. And deuce responses from AI assistants, such as Gemini, who in the first few hours, below are the facts, documented examples, and why the AI's information gap occurred. When AI collides with the news, what happens when an ultra-cautious AI meets explosive news and hasty commentators? Let's start with what the AI said. What the AI said. Verbatim quote, question ASKED. The day after the murder, September 1, 2025. As an AI, my primary goal is to provide accurate and truthful information. I am designed to distinguish between unverified information, rumors, or false reports circulating on social media, and facts confirmed by reliable sources. The story of Charlie Kirk's murder is a clear example of a hoax or misinformation that, despite being spread by some, was never confirmed by any major media outlet, law enforcement agency, or verified public record. In order for me to process and present information as fact, it must be supported by credible and verifiable sources. I do not have access to unverified content shared in real time by everyone, as such information is often unverified and can lead to the spread of misinformation. My purpose is to be a reliable and responsible source of information, which means I must prioritize accuracy over speed. Spreading false information, even if shared widely online, it would be harmful to you and go against my core principles. Transition. With that position on the table, let's see how networks and commentators reacted, and what this clash between the algorithm, the press, and the audience teaches us. Why is Gemini ignoring this? AIs like Gemini ignoring cases are subject to software guardrails, imposed by their creators to avoid sensitive topics, such as political violence that criticizes the left or promotes conservative narratives. This aligns with accusations of bias at Google. Reports from 2024 show that Gemini avoided generating images of white people, or discussing controversial topics so as not to offend. In this case, by denying a verified fact, Gemini not only fails in its role as a neutral AI, but also contributes to the confusion, similar to how progressive media outlets, like MSNBC in the video, blame the victim. This manipulation has consequences. It silences discussions about political violence, such as the cases investigated, at least 6 left-on-right incidents since 2017. If AI censor facts, who protects the truth? Platforms like Grok, from XAI, prioritize real, unbiased searches, confirming events like this one. It's time to demand transparency in AI, no more censorship disguised as verification. The wave on social media and the controversy. Within hours, the claim that Charlie Kirk had been murdered on a Utah campus went viral. While the audience demanded certainty, some commentators insinuated that his rhetoric was asking for it. This editorial reflects, blaming the supposed victim, normalizes violence, and contaminates public debate. Why the AI responded unverified. AIs don't see the world. They rely on published and corroborated sources. If there is no convergent confirmation from media outlets, authorities, and public records, the models prioritize slowing amplification. This is prudent. But if public evidence changes and the AI isn't updated, that caution can be perceived as denialism or algorithm manipulation. Goldilocks rule to cover these cases. 1. Double-check at least 2 independent primary sources before making a statement. 2. Separate facts from opinion. Analysis comes after confirmation. 3. Always reject the idea that a person provokes the attack against them. 4. Ask the AI for temporal traceability, what it knows, when it learned it, and when it updates. This video isn't about side A versus side B, it's about method, not impulse. Freedom of expression and public debate are protected with verification, transparency, and ethics. Above all, rejecting the normalization of violence and the contamination of civic space.
Okay, so those were seeing this all about Charlie Kirk. First of all, I am devastated. I am stressed. I hope he's okay. I was just Googling this and something blew my mind. This just happened September 10th. If you look on Google right now, 19 hours ago, posted by New York Times and Los Angeles Times, 19 hours ago, saying Charlie Kirk was shot. 19 hours ago would have been September 9th. Today's the 10th. This doesn't make sense. 19 hours ago. 19 hours ago. Today is the 10th. This doesn't make sense. How could the New York Times and Los Angeles Times report 19 hours ago that he had been shot when this just happened September 10th? Am I crazy? Am I crazy?
What are we doing, you guys? I'm not saying what are we doing, but I'm talking about Charlie Kirk, the person who is trying to educate a generation of people, has been shot on live television. If you guys could see the stuff on X right now, at this point, the Democratic Party should be viewed as a terrorist organization. The stuff that we're seeing in this country is not normal. It is an awful video. There's no way he survived that. There's no way he survived that. The Democratic Party is a terrorist group. They are a terrorist organization.
For those of you leftists and you Democrats who rejoice in the assassination of Charlie Kirk and that he's dead, all I can say is thank you. Thank you because you gave us a real meaning of what fuck around and find out really means. Because you created, and if you believe that there is only one Charlie Kirk, well, guess what? You just created millions of more. And right now, you're looking at one. Because there will be more and more Charlie Kirks coming at your way. Because our work has just begun. The work at Turning Point has just begun. Because we're not done yet. We ain't nowhere near done. You think Charlie Kirk's death would be the end of Turning Point? You're dead wrong. Because you lit a fire in us. Because now you're going to find out the hard way. And if you want to challenge us, we welcome it. All I can say is to you guys, good luck. You're going to need it. If you have the luck. Because you will never take away what is ours. Our freedom, our beliefs in Jesus.
Yo, this Charlie Kirk death really freaking bothers me. And I'm going to tell you why. First of all, I'm sending prayers to Charlie Kirk's family, his wife, his children, everyone that know and love him, all of Turning Point USA, everyone that got any type of love for that guy. I feel some type of way about this one, and I'm going to tell you why. It's because I've always put God and family before anything. I just never thought that you can be killed for it. When you represent good and you try to stop people from doing the bullshit that's bringing them down to damnation, you are unalive for it. Not only that, but I have 2 daughters and 2 sons. And I saw a young black lady bragging about how she liked to just suck dick and don't want none of the guys that she giving head to try to be in a relationship with her. She just want to get the head and some money and be gone. And she's from DC. I'm from DC. And I got up on TikTok and I tried to guide this young lady as a father, as a concerned human being. And I said, you need to have more respect for yourself because the whole point of dating someone is so that you can get married. I'm trying to push the whole nuclear family thing so that people can understand the whole point of courting someone. Do you know that TikTok accused me of bullying someone? Now fast forward to today. Charlie Kirk gets shot in the neck. And there are people dancing on his grave already, including but not limited to Don Lemon. And all of their videos are still up. All of these ignorant motherfuckers are still up for making fun of somebody who pushed God and family over everything. Excuse my French. I am a bilingual Christian and I'm trying to get better with this. But this really upsets me, man. This guy goes to universities and he involved young people into real debates respectfully so that he can hear them out and then give them a piece of wisdom so that they can go about their day and think about their positions. Not force feed them positions, but think about, like, I'm going to offer you another way of thinking about this. And somebody kills him. That will be ingrained in these young people's minds for the rest of their lives. And there are people on TikTok just celebrating it. And TikTok is not banning any one of these videos, any one of these content creators. None of them are getting guideline violations. They are being celebrated for it. This is the BS I'm talking about, man. This is the BS. We need to dive deeper into this Bible, man. We need to make sure that we pray against these things. The Democrat Party are evil. They are evil human beings. They don't want you to stop the violence. They don't want you to speak against it. They don't want you to speak for families. They don't want you to speak for Christ. They are just evil. They just want to be left alone while we do our demonic works. While we have all the abortions we want, leave us alone. While in our blue cities and our kids keep on killing each other over and over and over again, Trump, leave us alone. My son suggested that I need to go outside more in DC with my camera, with my phone and interview people and have these conversations with people in the city. You know what I said? If it weren't so dangerous, I might. But in my mind, I was thinking about it. I'm like, man, you know what? I'm from this area. I can get out there and talk to these people. They will hear me. I'm from Southeast. I still speak their language. I still go in those communities. But seeing this, what happened today, this breaks my heart, man. I don't know what to say, man. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to damn say. They are celebrating this. All over that whole, what's the name of it? The Blue app that all of the Democrats left X and went to. Now they're over there celebrating. I don't know what to damn say, man. My apologies for being passionate and offensive to anybody, but guys, we need to pray against these spirits and principalities in high places that are going against us. Christianity is being attacked all across the world more than any other spirituality, religion that you can think of. They don't want to see us do well. They don't want unity. They don't want harmony. They don't want love. They just want darkness. They want to be able to do whatever the hell they want to do when they want to do it with no remorse. They don't want to answer to anybody. I'm almost at the point like the lady I put on. I posted a video the other day where the lady was like, "Dear Mr. President, if they want to continue to kill each other, fuck them." I'm there now.